I've chosen these forms because they're simple, accessible and impactful. There's a warm-up video that you can do first if you want to or you've got time. And there's also a posture video if you want to get geeky about your posture. I'll show you the form and you can practice it for as long as you like or as much as you've got time for. When you've finished your practice, step quietly back into Wu Qi and stand for a couple of minutes and just allow your yin and yang to balance. This form is called Hua Gong, or the marriage between heaven and earth. It's one of my favourite forms. It's a really lovely form to do and you can keep going for as long as you like. So I'll just talk you through the physical part of the form to start with. So starting in Wu Qi, standing posture, weight over bubbling spring, knees nicely bent, sitting bones moving towards each other, lifting the pubic bone up with the lowest part of your tummy, keeping that lovely feeling of qi bubbling up through the legs and balanced in your dantian. And then we just bring the hands up the centre line, lifting with the wrists, hands relaxed, up to about the centre of your chest. And from there we uncurl, first of all the shoulders, then the elbows, then the wrists, hands and fingers. Just being aware that as our arms come out, we don't throw our body back, but we stay nice and balanced over our feet. From there we take the hands upwards, reaching all the way up to the heavens, and then they come down just off the head, so we're not touching the body, round the back of the head, and then over the front of the shoulders and down the sides of the body, all the way down the sides of the legs and off the sides of the feet. And then the hands come to the centre of the body, the centre line, and they come up, drawing earth energy up through the centre line of the body, past the dantian and back up to heart level, chest level, uncurling shoulders, elbows, wrists and hands again. And coming all the way up, reaching upwards with your gaze as well, and then coming down, hovering over the back of the head, following the yang energy, falling down the body. As I come down, making sure that I'm not clenching the back of my neck like that, my head's in line with my spine, my knees stay bent, the head just hanging down until my hands come off the sides of the feet. Then coming up the centre line, I uncurl, stacking one bone up upon another with my spine. Arms and head coming up last as my hands pass the dantian and then come up to heart level, opening out again. So it's a round and round movement. Doesn't have a beginning or an end particularly. But we just, once we've got the form, once we've got the physical movement comfortable, we can start thinking about the energy centres. So we pass the dantian up to heart level, and as we uncurl from here, we're connecting between ourselves and the rest of life on the planet. So you can think about your family, your community, people near you, or animals or plants, just making that connection to other life on the planet. And then coming all the way up. And here we're connecting to the starlight, heavenly qi, yang energy of the universe all the way into space. And a following flow of that all the way down, over and through our bodies, that yang energy raining down and back to the earth. And then we connect to that earth energy, so that nourishing, substantial yin energy, and we draw that all the way up through the centre line of the body, past the dantian up to our hearts and opening out again. So connecting to others, connecting to yang energy, universe energy, down through the body, nice and easy, and then connecting to yin, earth energy, up through the body, nice and easy. So connecting to others, the universe, and the earth. So once we're going with that focus, with that chi, just bearing in mind the knees don't straighten, stay bent all the way through. As we come up, really pulling the lowest part of the belly, getting our pelvis in the right position. As we open out, remembering not to lean backwards. And then just enjoying the form. It's got a really lovely flow to it. And the breath just coming and going wherever it feels comfortable or easy. Feel free to pause at any of the moments, either connecting to the earth, connecting to other life, or connecting to the heavens. Just little moments of stillness in this lovely flowing movement. And once you're comfortable with this, you can just start to notice every time your hands pass your dantian, keeping this whole thing centered in you. Dantian. Feeling your hands as they pass your dantian almost have a little bit of a fizz to them, a bit of warmth. Hands passing the dantian.